Hey, aloha gang. Welcome to this virtual tour of the Punahou campus. I'm your host, Kainoa Carlson. I'm a 2007 grad. And today we're starting the tour in a place where a lot of people start their Punahou journey. This is the Omidyar K1 neighborhood. It's actually located right next to the old Wilcox Hall. Well, the amphitheater is, and that's where we're standing. On the very first day of school, President Latham will come here and deliver a message to welcome all the keiki back into school. 300 kids start their journey here. 150 kindergarteners and 150 first graders. And today we are going to check out the campus in a way like you've never seen it before. We've got a 360-degree camera. That's right, you can pinch to zoom in, you can scroll, swipe left, swipe right. You're going to be able to see this place in all kinds of different ways. A lot to get to. Let's check it out. Ooh! How fun is that? This is the rock over here at the Omidyar K1 neighborhood. Just a very fun way for keiki to spend their time playing. Another cool thing is that every day the students and the teachers come out here and they say an oli. That starts every day to just welcome everyone back into the space. And true to its neighborhood form, every classroom over here has got a lanai and a garden. The garden features things like watermelon, kale, and even celery. So you got some fun and you got some farming. Hey guys, this is where the fun happens. This is upper playground, and kids usually split their time between here and lower, which is actually the original play space for Wilcox. But one of the things that kids love to do is come up over here and get the arm pump going, and they get all the water to flow down into the awai. They love doing that. Another thing that the keiki love is pep rally. So over here is the PE pavilion. Every Friday during the football season, the big kids come down and they get a chance to celebrate with some of their biggest fans. So the cool thing about this place is that even though this is one of the newest spaces on the Punahou campus, it's still celebrating one of its oldest traditions. Now, after all the kids enjoy their oli outside, they have a chance to come inside here and they say hello to each other, obviously doing it in a safe way. But the kids actually start their day with free choice play, and that's just kind of a nice way to ease into the day. They get to pick something fun to do, and that's how every day starts. And who the heck couldn't use a little bit more of that in their lives? I know that I could. The cool thing about the Omidyar K1 neighborhood is that this is a state-of-the-art facility. It is designed to meet LEED Platinum specifications. So there's a lot happening here with both the teachers and the students. The cool part is, as you take this walk with me, is we just transitioned out of the kindergarten room and into the first graders room. That's right, all of these classrooms are adjoined, so you basically have a neighbor, and by the time the kindergarteners transition into first grade, they already know this place, this space, they already know the teacher, so just an easy way for kids to transition. Hey, on any given day that you're driving up Punahou Street, you're always gonna see this place in action. This is the Dillingham Tennis Complex. You've got 6 courts over here, and the courts usually serve right around 2,500 students every year. Of course, it houses our boys and girls varsity tennis programs, but the cool part is that's a brand new 2-story covered area for all your spectators, family, and friends to come and watch. Another cool thing is that you don't have to go to Punahou School to use these courts, thanks to co-curricular tennis activities. All right, this is one of my favorite places on the Punahou campus. This is Alexander Field, but before I get to it, I want to introduce my good friend. This is Lauren Day, class of 2013. What are your memories like up here?
So many memories. Thanks for having me, by the way. Most of mine, though, revolve around PE class. You know, that dreaded mile that we all had to run under the hot sun.
Right.
You were on the football team, though, so this was your home turf.
That's right. This was my home base. So many great memories here. I'm not going to get into all of them, but the 05 Mud Bowl, Punahou won, my favorite football game of all time.
This place must look so different from when you were a student.
It is. It's so much different. The track looks different. The field looks different.
And if it looks different, that's because it is in 2020. The Atherton track was resurfaced. For generations, it has hosted hundreds of athletes. This place is so spectacular, but it's not just a place for the athletes, right?
That's right. And what would our teams be without our band members that always come and play those great instruments and cheer us on? Hundreds and hundreds of hours of practice, all right here on this field.
We love our marching band.
Love them.
Not just the marching band. If you look over there at the hill, you would see junior school students, elementary kids, riding down the hill in the cardboard boxes.
Cardboard surfing.
Such good memories. But also, the Emu Pit is over there as well. Every June, the Emu Gang comes out, cooks hundreds of pounds of ono kalua pig for the alumni luau. Let's explore the Sydney and Minnie Kasasa community, grades 2 through 5. Right now we're inside one of the classroom studios. It is just spectacular. This is home for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. Now this is the latest addition to the Punahou community. It was built back in 2016. You may remember it replaced the old Winnie units. I am so jealous I didn't get a chance to learn in these incredible classrooms. The classroom studios were built with flexibility in mind for learning. That means all of the furniture that you see, even the walls, are movable. Now every studio has its own personal outside lanai, so I want you to take a look around, scroll on the screen right now, and check out just how beautiful this is for a learning environment. Now the Kasasa community also has a number of wonderful learning amenities, including music studios, art studios, a number of design technology labs, and it even has a library with over 60,000 books. Pretty amazing, right? We are now at Barwick Playground. It has changed a lot since I was a kid, but it is still just as beautiful. If you look off to my right here, you'll see the big banyan tree is still there. You can even see the faded white paint line that marked how high you could climb to. The playground is very different. There's new slides, new playground equipment if you take a look around, but overall the playground itself is the same. It is still a big, beautiful open field, so the possibilities at recess are just endless. If you look off to my right there, you'll see the Junior School Learning Commons. If you keep going, you'll see more Kasasa classroom studios. And then behind me, just up the hill, if you look through those trees, you can see the Flanders Dance Pavilion. Wow, the natural beauty of the Kasasa community just absolutely shines near the lily pond. All of the plants that you see behind me, many of them are native plants, just so spectacular. You can even eat some of them. There are apple bananas, even taro. Up there, you'll see the Ka'au Moana Hale, and then right over here is the Terrace Lo'i, which is actually fed with water from the lily pond, which is so cool. And if you listen for just a second, you even hear that rushing water. It is just beautiful, the perfect place to just sit down and relax. Now, all of this was really built with education in mind. It's a great place to sit and relax, but again, education was the forefront. Students are the ones that take care of this. This isn't just decorative landscaping, this is a sustainable food source. In fact, the 3rd grade students just harvested the taro for their luau at the end of the year. You can see back there are some shovels and a tent set up. They're getting ready for that. And then right over here to my left, you'll see the Scott Playground. That was named after President Jim Scott. He really made all of this possible. He had this vision for this to be a great place for students to come, to learn, to sit and relax. And it's perfect because off to my right is the gorgeous lily pond. Before we go, we had to check out the quad, the heartbeat of Punahou's Academy. It is such a beautiful, peaceful place. You know, during the school year, this can be quite the busy intersection with students running from class to class. You'll also notice a lot of benches that line the quad area. Well, during the school year when class is in session, at any given time, you'll see dozens of students hanging out with their friends, just relaxing. Others may be scrambling to finish assignments last minute. And there are also a number of historic buildings that line the quad and Punahou's Academy, including the famous Pawahi Hall with the buff and blue dome. We've also got Alexander Hall, home of the dean's offices, and then behind me, the historic Cook Hall with the lava rock exterior. Now, I know for those of us who were lucky enough to call this our school, we have all made so many memories in this place, and Punahou really is a big part of who we are today.